Our intuition felt this coming for a while, and I'm gonna guess that you felt it coming for a while as well. We can see things more deeply in our hearts than our egos allow us to tune into. And this has been the most beautiful breakup of my entire life. I'm so fucking grateful. And I feel like we have helped each other grow to a level that we get to be here in our like self-actualization and break up with so much love, so much care, and just so much reverence. Like, I adore the fucking pants off of you. And I'm just so excited for your next evolution and your expansiveness and your freedom and your level of growth and just fully stepping into even more of you. And a part of me is jealous that I'm not the first person that gets to hear your music, that I'm not the first person that gets to hear your stories and your poetry, even if it is, 9 months later after you wrote me the book, but I still get to be that first person, and I'm really gonna miss that. But I also realize that that's the part of me that tries to make things small and comes from like abandonment and control and like I need to have, and that's not how I want to be anymore. So I'm really excited to let you go with so much love. Yeah, just thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like this has all just happened so perfectly and everything's been in such alignment. Like, it's just so clear and so inevitable and unavoidable, I love you so much, and I love you with all of my heart, but I don't know, there's this weird feeling, and I know that it's right, and I know that it's so beautiful. The way that we've been able to navigate this is I never thought it was possible, So thank you so much. And I'm so grateful for every single moment we spent together, every single day. And I'm so happy to not break up in a way that's like you're like wrong and you are like you're bad for this, and then break out and you don't even get to talk about it or like feel through it, but really like just I've never experienced just ending with so much love and so much compassion and so much
Understanding. Inner standing
and compassion.
Yeah, Oscar, like we've been kind of trying to break up for a while. Like we just kept on having this thing every time we pulled cards. Like it was always the fucking breakup card, like over and over and over again. And then I broke up with him, and then he broke up with me, and then I broke up with him, and then he broke up with me, and it was just like kept on going, and it just, we kept on processing things and expressing things, and it kept on getting like more difficult. Like we were like, why does it keep on coming up? And everyone always says like it's not them, it's you. It's always you. Look inside of yourself. You have your own trauma, you have your own things, and if you don't alchemize that, it's just going to come up in the next relationship. And so I was like, okay, obviously there's still things for me to alchemize. Okay, like childhood abandonment, this trauma, like I'm like, okay, let's go into that, let's love it more, let's heal it more. And now we've truly come to a place, because it always says you don't ever break up or break out from split energy, from anger, from like upsetness, because that there's something unresolved, and it's just gonna come back and bite you in the ass in the next relationship. And so I was like, I don't want that. Like, and I knew that this breakup was coming, but I wanted it to be in love. I wanted us to truly like come together from that space of being like, oh, I see you, I hear you, I feel it, I love you, but you don't need to be mine anymore. I don't need to have you, and I set you free. And on Monday, Oscar was just like, after the weekend of loads of processing, he's just like, I just can't get rid of this intuition. I have this feeling and I don't know why, and it breaks my heart because I love you so much. But I just feel like we need to break up. We need to take a break. That was initially what you said. And I was just like, yeah, break. Like, I get it. Like, it's a breakup, you know? Like, I'm like, break my ass. And so he moved out on Monday out of our room and into, thankfully, we have a 7-bedroom house. Like, we have all the space for shenanigans. But he moved out, and, you know, we're still going to live together, and we're still going to create together. And I'm like, you're just my best friend, you know, and I'm just so excited that I don't have to lose you, that it doesn't have to be shitty, and it doesn't have to be angry, and it doesn't have to be
like jealous or like
resentful.
Bitter or resentful. Yeah,
exactly. Like, it's just like, and it's just so exciting because, you know, you get to still be here, and I still get to hug you and just love you unapologetically, instead of, you know, cutting you out and being like, you broke my heart. You're never, because no one can ever break your heart. Oscar can't break my heart. My heart is full and expansive and happy and joyous, and it feels like freer than ever, you know? But what I did notice when Oscar and I broke up last time, when I started getting into a new relationship with this amazing human being named Sean, I saw that there was unresolved trauma that I started projecting onto him. And I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, I had to take a step back because I was like, I'm not done yet with the healing. And then Oscar came to Bali, and I was like resisting the relationship so much, but it was just like, we need to go in for another round. Like, remember when we came into London, and I was just like, we're like Neo and Trinity, we're like, I like pick you up out of the Matrix, and I'm like, let's fucking go. It was like round 2. Yeah. And now this time it feels really complete. And we said, next time we break up, like, that's going to be like,
it's going to be from total love, and like not from anger whatsoever. And that's why it was so confusing, because when we were like, oh, I'm feeling this intuition to break up, it didn't make any sense, because we're like, well, we're so in love, like, we're like, but I just feel like it needs to happen.
We've grown each other to the level that we can grow each other. Like, we are like, I'm a completely different person from when Oscar met me, and like, so is he. He's like a totally fucking human being. And anyone that has like fucking different human being, anyone that's followed our journey and our story from like 4 years, like, you will see like the transformation in this man. Like, he's incredible. And so like, I'm just so proud of you, and I'm so excited, and like, and we've put so much into each other. We've poured like 4 years of our lives like into each other, into each other's like healing and expansion and growth. And like, there's a part that is then like, and I knew that I was going to do that, because there was no way that like, you know, we were going to meet and you're 18 years old, and, you know, you not to be like, hey, like, I feel like there's, and you were growing also at such a fast pace as well. I'm just like, how the fuck can I like keep up with that? You know, like, you need the difference. And it's just like, Oscar and I are very different people. We want very different things, you know. He creates, we're both creatives, but our creative geniuses are completely different. And so he needs to be in his creative genius, where he can do his writing and his music, where it's just like taking time and like inner space, and like, and mine is all like external and like quick and rapid, and like live streams and videos, and like, so we just had a mismatch. And when he was trying to create the way that I created, he was unhappy. When I was trying to create the way that he creates, I was unhappy. And so it just didn't match. And it's like, we need to be on the same path of like creation. And even though he has so much respect and love for everything that I'm doing at Humans I Trust, and I Trust You, and I Trust University has been such a big support. Like, he's a fucking like true fucking co-founder of all the shit that I did, because he, like, you were the one person that was always there. And I just really honor and acknowledge you for that, because it's so fucking grateful. But like, it was never your fuck yes. You were never like in your ease in it. Like, it was always, you were always efforting. And, you know, and I believe that there is that ease, you know, and that there is that possibility. And we have different people in our lives now that have like mirrored that to us and been like, hey, it just gets to be easy, and it gets to be fun, and it gets to be playful. You don't always have to be processing and growing. And like, there's a time when you've just done processing and done growing together, and now you just get to like enjoy. And
I think the difference is it's less about like running away from the other person, and more just moving towards something else, like moving towards something new, moving towards something different. When you feel like you have to like run away, then it's probably not.
Is that you're running away from yourself, and that's the thing. And it's like, and I fully faced Oscar like in all of the ways, and I'm just super excited for your next relationship, whenever that will be, and like that person to like fully match you, and like match like the calmness that you have and the stillness that you have. Like,
as I am with you, with the energy that you have and the creativity that you have.
Yeah. And I just really wanted to share this video so that like this can ripple out as a fucking wave of love into the world, of reminding you that you don't have to be trapped in a circumstance that is not your full fuck yes. Even though Oscar and I love each other so fucking much, like beyond like where I would like give myself, like torture myself for you, like it doesn't have to be that way. Love is not the only thing, and love can continue. There's also travel and expansiveness and mission and goals and creativity. Like there's just so many other levels of a relationship. And like, and I you know, I listened to the talk, you know, The Secret to Long-Term Relationships by Esther Perel on TEDx. And she says, she's like, you know, we expect from one partner to be like everything that like a village used to give us, like our creative partner, our you know, our business partner, our lover, like all of this stuff, right? And I was just like, you know what, like then Oscar is my love partner, and then I have other partners that I can co-create with, and that's like totally perfect and it's totally fine. And the other day I said that to Kyle, and I was like, you know, Kyle, like I just think that like someone can't have everything, like it just has to be like you can, like different people have different things. And he was just like, that just sounds like a limiting belief. And I was like, oh fuck, like he like totally called me out on my bullshit. Like it's so fucking true. I had like all these limiting beliefs of like, no, like you can't have everything and you don't deserve that, or if you do find the guy, he's just not going to be attracted to you. And it's just on and on and on of reasons like of why I was like keeping myself like small and like contained and just brushing things off like, oh no, it's fine. And so it's like really be honest with yourself and tune in, like is this the perfect match for me, like in this moment, for my next level of expansion? Have we already grown each other, shown each other everything? Be grateful for that time, thank them, love them, let them go, let them free, and like to step into their greatness. And so I just really hope this touches your heart today and lets you know it doesn't have to be difficult. It can be fucking amazing. And yes, it's painful, and yes, it's sad, and yes, you know, we cry on each other of just like how much we love each other. And it's so beautiful to be held in my full self-expression and just being seen and being met, and not having to control you or manipulate you or, you know, turn you into my thing that I feed off of for my own like validation, just to have someone. I much rather sleep in my bed alone. Actually, it's amazing sleeping alone. If you stop feeling sorry for yourself and thinking about like how sad you are, like you have so much space in the bed, and like it's just and there's so much more to it, you know. Anything else you want to share?
No, I think that's about it. Yeah, just that I really love you, and I really just am so grateful that I was able to learn and grow with you to a point where we were able to leave each other from such love.
Me too. So much reverie.
I love you. Sorry, I thought you were going for a hug.
Out of sync, bitch. I want to do like a giving away ceremony. I give you away, Oscar Ken Perriman, to the universe. I free you. I free you from being my partner, and bringing you into a loving and caring friendship, and just manifesting your queen and your goddess that meets you in every fucking way, so that this next relationship just gets to be easeful and fun and joyous and playful and just everything that you've ever wished for and all that you deserve. You're fucking amazing.
Thank you.
And I free you completely.
I free you.
Happy 11/11.
Happy 11/11.
Let's have a fucking amazing day.